Hello and welcome back to GCSE Science Simplified. Today we're starting a brand new biology topic on health and disease. Today we're going to answer three key questions. What does health actually mean? What's the difference between communicable and non-communicable disease? And what exactly is a pathogen? Let's begin. At GCSE level, health has a very specific meaning. The World Health Organization defines health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. That definition is important, and examiners expect you to recognize it. What it means? Well, physical health, how well your body functions. For example, your fitness, injury, or illness. Then we have our mental health. How well you're coping with stress, emotions, and daily life. And finally, one that's often forgotten, is your social health. How well and how much interaction you have with others, and how well you feel supported. So, someone could have no infectious disease, but still have poor health if they're under constant stress, socially isolated, or struggling mentally. Health is about overall well-being, not just whether you're ill or not. Now, diseases are grouped into two main types. The first is communicable disease. A communicable disease is one that can be passed from one organism to another. These diseases are caused by pathogens and can spread through air, like influenza, by direct contact, touching somebody. Contaminated food or water, cholera is spread this way, or using vectors. These are things like mosquitoes that transfer malaria. Examples you'll recognise from GCSE include measles, influenza or the flu, COVID-19, which we may remember from a few years ago, and malaria transferred by mosquitoes. Now, non-communicable diseases are not caused by a pathogen and cannot be passed between people. These diseases are often linked to genetics, lifestyle factors, or environmental factors. Common examples include cancer, heart disease, diabetes, and asthma. It's important to remember non-communicable diseases do not spread from person to person. So, why one disease can lead to another? Having one disease can increase susceptibility to others. Here's why. Some diseases will weaken the immune system, damage body tissues, or reduce the body's ability to fight infection. For example, HIV damages immune cells, making it harder to fight off infections. Someone with flu may have damaged airways, making bacterial infections more likely. A long-term condition like diabetes can slow wound healing, increasing the risk of infection. A useful model is to think of the immune system like a security team. If part of the team is distracted or injured, it's easier for other threats to get in. So what's a pathogen? We've mentioned this already. Let's dive into it. A pathogen is a microorganism that causes disease. There are four main types you need to know: viruses, bacteria, fungi, and protists. Let's break them down a little. Viruses. These are much smaller than cells and need a host cell so that they can reproduce inside them. Key examples of these are the flu and HIV. Next, bacteria. These are single-celled living organisms that can reproduce quickly. Not all bacteria are bad for us, but remember, pathogens are. Examples of these are salmonella in food or tuberculosis. Thirdly, we have fungi. These often grow as threads spreading out. A fungus, or fungi, can cause skin infections, and examples of these would be athlete's foot. Finally, we have protists. Now these are single-celled eukaryotes, often spread by vectors. A vector is a means of transporting something or passing it on, like mosquitoes transferring malaria. Remember, not all microorganisms are harmful, but pathogens are, because they cause disease. Before we finish, pause and think about these questions. This is going to help you actively engage in the learning, so give it a go. Why can someone be free from disease but still be considered unhealthy? 2. Is asthma a communicable or a non-communicable disease? And can you explain why? Number 3, why might someone with HIV be more likely to develop other infections? 4, which type of pathogen causes malaria? And number 5, which part of the World Health Organization definition includes mental health? Try to answer using full sentences. Imagine you're in an exam. This gets you thinking and learning better. Let's summarize what we've learned today then. Health includes physical, mental, and social well-being. Communicable diseases can spread and are caused by pathogens. Non-communicable diseases, however, do not spread and are linked to other factors. One disease can increase susceptibility to others by weakening the immune system. And finally, pathogens include viruses, bacteria, fungi, and protists. This foundation is essential for understanding infection, immunity, and treatment later in the topic. In our next episode, we'll look at how diseases spread and what the body does to defend itself. Thanks for listening to GCSE Science Simplified. If you like this, subscribe for more.